Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make is a really easy, quick fudge recipe. But it's a bit unusual because to make this fudge, we're going to use a cake mix, believe it or not. So it is called cake batter fudge. What you want to do is just buy whatever brand that you prefer, or either a white or a yellow cake mix, and take 2 cups of the cake mix out of the bag. So I have 2 cups of white cake mix. Again, you can use the yellow if you want. And then just put that in a large bowl. What you're also going to do is you're going to put in 2 cups of powdered sugar. So put that right in. And then with your spoon or your spatula, just stir it. You don't have to be real fussy with it. Okay? Like that. Just combine the 2 together. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to put in a 1/2 cup, meaning 1 stick of butter, and I went ahead and cut it up into little pieces and just put that in there. And then you're also going to be putting in a 1/4 cup of milk. What makes this so fast and so easy, you're going to take this, you're going to put it in your microwave, and you're going to set it for 2 minutes. In that 2 minutes, I don't even have to stir it. I'm going to just keep it in there for 2 minutes. Now, while that is melting, I want to tell you that you're going to also need a 1/2 cup of either white chocolate chips or flavored chips, that kind of thing, whatever that you prefer. And I want to grab those. I'm going to actually use these orange chips today. But again, you can use white chocolate, you could use regular milk chocolate chips, pink chocolate. I mean, it's really, up to you, whatever you want to do. Okay? And you're going to need on these at least a 1/2 cup of the flavored or colored chips. Okay? You're also going to need anywhere from a 1/4 to a 1/2 cup of sprinkles, or some people like to call them colored jimmies. Again, it's your choice of colors or whatever that you want to use. You could use chocolate colored jimmies. Really, it's endless if you think about it. Okay, we have about 35 seconds more for that to be in the microwave. You're also going to need an 8 by 8 pan, but lightly spray it with your oil spray because you want the fudge to come out easy. Okay, and we have just a few more seconds to go here. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Once the fudge, that I combine it, I like to put it in the refrigerator till it sets up. And, that might take you a 1/2 hour, it might take you an hour. It's up to you. Now, this is what it's going to look like when it comes out of the microwave, and you can see it's steaming, so it's very hot. And then just take your spoon or your spatula and mix it till it's all combined, and I'll show you what that looks like. Make sure to get the sides of your bowl and get to the bottom to make sure that all is well combined. Now, as you mix it, a lot of the lumps are going to disappear, so just stay with it to get those out. Okay, and that's what it's going to look like. Now, once that you mix it together, and this is when you're going to put that 1/2 cup of your choice of chips in. And because it's hot, it's going to melt these. And of course, this fudge is going to be orange. And just stay with it till all the chips are melted and again, all combined. And that usually doesn't take very long at all. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. As soon as they're all melted together, here Okay, and it will look like that. Okay, now what I like to do is I take a quarter of a cup of the colored sprinkles and put them in. Now if you don't want to do this, you can leave the sprinkles or jimmies out, but I do that so that they're on the inside of the fudge. Then with your lightly sprayed pan, just take your fudge and pour that into your 8x8. Okay, I'll use my spatula here to get the rest of it out. Okay, and then just even it out. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, like that. And then take the other quarter, of course if you're using a half a cup, and then just sprinkle that on the top. Again, if you think this is too much, break it down to a quarter of a cup of your sprinkles and, you know, divide them up an eighth and an eighth. Eighth to put mix inside and the other eighth to be put on top. And then just lightly take your hand and press them in. You don't have to press really deep with it, but just so that the sprinkles or the jimmies are going to stay put. And then just put that in your fridge till it gets cold, so that you're able to cut them in 1-inch squares or whatever you want. I generally get about 50 pieces of fudge candy. You can cut it in, you know, larger pieces like this if you'd like. I did this one with the cherry morsels, or you can cut them smaller and, you know, of course put them in the cute little wrappers, that type of thing. And here's some that I made, again, just like I showed you, with the orange chips and the multicolored sprinkles. So there you have it, a really quick and easy fudge recipe. So give this a try. If you do and you like it, leave a comment because I'd like to hear from you. And as always, I appreciate you watching and writing. So thanks again for watching, and please subscribe. And also, please remember, this is Diane Lovetobake.